The Rat Pack was a musical group originally called the Rat Pack of Holmby Hills, created in the 1950s by Humphrey Bogart. Along with Bogart, the band consisted of Sid Luft, David Niven, Jimmy Van Heusen, and Frank Sinatra. Once Humphrey Bogart died, Frank Sinatra created a new group in the mid-60s with Dean Martin, Joey Bishop, Sammy Davis Jr., and Peter Lawford. They called themselves the Clan, but because of the time period it seemed inappropriate, so they returned to the original name of the Rat Pack. At times they would have women performers along with them that they considered their mascots, such as Shirley MacLaine, Lauren Bacall, Angie Dickinson, Marilyn Monroe, Ava Gardner, and Judy Garland. The band also had a strong reputation for womanizing, heavy drinking, and smoking.
They heard the breeze through the trees, singing weird melodies, and they named that the start of the blues. And from a jail came a wail from a down-hearted frail, and they called that the start of the blues. From a whippoorwill high on a hill. How about that?
Sinatra was a singer, actor, producer, and director. His career started in 1935 after he joined a local singing group signed by Tommy Dorsey. Sinatra is said to have signed a contract that would give Dorsey a third of his lifetime earnings. Sinatra wanted out of the contract, and with thoughts of him being into the mafia, it's believed that someone paid off Dorsey. This fictionalized story is what is the basis of The Godfather. He's won over 15 awards, and has to go sign the Hollywood Boulevard.
Dean Martin was born June 17, 1917. He spoke only Italian up until he was 5 years old, and then once he hit 16, he dropped out of school. He became a crooner because of his friendship with Sinatra and his inspiration from Bing Crosby. He was known as one of the more distant crooners and had a reputation for booze, broads, and bright lights.
He had a nose job!
Sammy Davis's career started after he was discharged from the armed forces in 1950. He started on Broadway in 1956, and he played sports around Portland. He's gotten 5 awards. So he lost his eye in an accident, so he's got the glass eye in one of them. Guess which one it is.
And Joey Bishop was born February 3rd, 1918. He served in World War II and was a comedian and actor, and he had a son named Larry. And although he was not one of the more famous ones, Sinatra called him the hub of the big wheel.
Peter Lawford, born in London, married 4 times. Third wife he knew for 3 weeks. He couldn't get into World War II because he has nerve damage to his right arm/hand. A glass stool fell on him. He started acting after that, and Sinatra spotted him after his role in Ocean's 11. Jazz music during the 1950s and 60s, along with the Rat Pack, have created lots of different genres and has influenced a lot of the music that we hear today. Thank you for listening.
Everybody